You heard that right, friends. We are going to the museum today, one of my favorite things to do as an artist and lover of art. Specifically, we're visiting the 𝐡𝐶𝐮𝐬𝐚 Museum of Art right here in Bridgeport, Connecticut at the 𝐡𝐶𝐮𝐬𝐚 Community College. My goal before the end of the year is to visit 30 museums, and if you want to join me on this journey, make sure you keep on watching and be sure to follow along. As an artist and just a regular person, I think it's so important to support museums of all kinds, especially those at universities and colleges. Hell, even better if it's local and close to you. Every museum is so different. The exhibits, the themes, the spaces, the galleries, the artists within are just so diverse, and that is exactly what we see here at the 𝐡𝐶𝐮𝐬𝐚 Museum of Art. Not only does this really cool museum house artists like Warhol and other well-known artists from centuries and decades ago, but also from students and local and national artists right here that are actually still alive that you can still celebrate to this day. And honestly, as a published artist, I think this is one of my favorite type of museums to visit. One, because it houses pieces and art from my own city that I was raised in. Two, it gives free access to community members and also college students to go see some really cool art. And three, it really just brings you inspiration because there's arts of all kinds. It's not a specific theme, not a specific kind of medium. It's everything in between, and I think this is a perfect place for all ages to enjoy and get inspired. Even if you're not an artist, I mean, art is freaking cool, and you should go enjoy it more. I talk about free will all the time, and you have the free will to go see an exhibit at a museum any time of the day, any day of the week, as long as they're open and available to you. What are you doing? Why are you not going to more museums? The 𝐡𝐶𝐮𝐬𝐚 Museum of Art is spread across 2 building friends, so I definitely recommend bringing your walking shoes. The main building has the gallery as well as 2 floors for you to enjoy art on the walls and in between the hallways. And then you head on over to Beacon Hall, and there's literally like 3 floors of art. I also wanted to quickly mention that there are offices and classrooms that are, doing their work and studies during the day. So if you're visiting during the week, be sure to be mindful of the students and staff that work there because they're busy doing things. Otherwise, go enjoy some art, and I'm so glad that I finally checked the 𝐡𝐶𝐮𝐬𝐚 Museum of Art off my list because I've never been here before, even though I've lived in Bridgeport for a majority of my life. And if you want to see other fun museums that I visit, be sure to follow along because I have way more to go by the end of the year.